crumbling Roman Empire is contrasted with the supernal realm of beauty and order, which alone is asserted to be real. With Christianity, all positive value is transferred to the beyond. At my point of view, religion in general can be used as a tool and can be also a very useful tool. And for me, it just really makes sense that in past periods of times, it's been really, 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 really important. Might be the time, and also nowadays, when you can use it, and when you can use it effectively and usefully, use it. Do it, take it, and whatever. It's great. It is fine. Yes, period. Whether you, I don't know, whether you believe in it or not, I think one can use it. One can use it as guidelines, and actually also very often those religious books, texts, and whatnot, their underlying meaning, those metaphors that they are kind of they are, and the meaning they represent, it is really interesting. And also, I would say I kind of once went through something or thought about something or read something, I don't really remember, but it's been quite useful and at least very interesting to see the underlying meaning. Duality. Thinking substance or soul and extended substance or matter, I don't know, is water, and mankind wants something stronger. Suppose the material world did not exist. Would anything about your perception of the world be changed? That's a very interesting thought experiment. Suppose the material world did not exist. Would anything about your perception of the world be changed? Well, I guess it would, because it is not there, isn't it? Unless I'm getting it wrong. The world is a creation of mind. Everything is really mind. The thing is that there might be some scientific things that I just don't know about. Like, of course, there are filters. Of course, there are things that, me saying, okay, there is a physical world, and when I look outside, I clearly see something. This might not necessarily mean that this is the real world. It might be a filter my head has. There probably are certain informations that I just don't see. Infrared, for example, and certain things I can't hear. Noises that are way too silent or at a different wavelength. I don't know the science behind it. But there might for sure be just some things I am not aware of, because I can't be aware of it. So does this mean that there is, like, my physical world is wrong or does not exist and whatnot? Well, I don't know. It might not be quote unquote reality, but it is my reality. And we share, I think, a certain reality, because I guess we all can't see infrared unless we're having certain gadgets and whatnot. But, except these things, there is a shared reality that we all have. But we can alter our perception, and we can train ourselves to see things in a certain way. We can recognize things in a certain way. Period. Some arguments are merely ingenious rather than convincing. Causation cannot be perceived. The world is my idea. I is the real world. Knowledge of oneself would be knowledge of immediate reality. Will is evil and must be denied. Every individual is an ego whose interest in staying alive overrides every other, including, of course, the life interest of every other individual. The outcome is universal conflict. The way out of this circle of suffering lies in denial of the will, refusal to enter the contest. We never really notice what is agreeable to our will. If we notice something, our will has been thwarted or something, I don't know. We are conscious not of the healthiest of our whole body, but only of the little pains. We are conscious not of the healthiest of our whole body. Yeah, that's kind of the case. But I think this is just our focus, and maybe our trained focus, that we have been trained for billions of years to focus on